Legends Z-A comes out in just a few days, and I can't wait to start encountering some Mega Evolutions. So why not encounter them myself by making them in Spore? Here we go! Mega Sceptile, the Christmas tree himself. Okay, so we're looking at a kinda humanoid shape. A little bit human, but a little bit lizard. It's kinda like a string bean. And you know what? Let's do the tail here. That gives us a lot of room to do some tree stuff with it. So the head shape's a little weird. Well, not this shape. What if it was taller? No. Okay, never mind. Mega Sceptile's head is very top-heavy. It's almost like a beak. I mean, we could try a beak, but... like, when you look at this, it's the right head shape. But when you say Sceptile, I don't think bird. Get out of here. Ooh, maybe this could work? I mean, maybe? Maybe once we get the headgears... shut up. Maybe once we get the headgears in, you know, the little leaves at the top, it'll look better. Stop talking! I get it, you have a mouth! You can stop now. First, we gotta give you these Sceptile eyes. I mean, eyes like this, yellow, they're a little wider than they would be. Maybe if I shrunk them down. That's kind of like Sceptile eyes, right? What am I gonna do about the leaves on the head, though? It's gotta look natural. Shut up. This guy won't stop talking. Why'd I do the head first? I could maybe try it like this, but the problem is that we have the little gap in the middle. Unless I do this, have it be just in front, like about here. Oh, it doesn't go any smaller than that. Okay, we'll leave this for now, but I'm fairly confident that it won't work. We just need to move on to other things. Like the arms. You got skinny arms. 3 fingers? Not a problem. Which one's good for 3 fingers? Because this is 3 fingers and a thumb. Why does everything have thumbs? Well, this is the only 3-finger hand that doesn't have a thumb. So, I mean, here you go, you're a bear now, apparently. Ah, perfect. Gives you that nice Sceptile look. And of course, you got the long, long leaves on your hand as well. I mean, we could try actual leaves. I don't know how it will look, but does that look... does that look like it belongs on Sceptile? Like this? I mean, kinda. And I say kinda very generously. And then you got these on the outside, which are basically the same, but a little smaller. Alright, dude, you need to shut up, please. Stop talking. A very big thighs, which reminds me, I need to make this a little wider. Yeah, a bit like that. We're maybe getting there, I don't know. Next, I want to give you that big bushy X you got on your chest. A nice bit of chest hair. Maybe if I rotate it this way, make it really long and a little large, and then I make a copy. How do I turn you around? Okay, we're starting again. No, not you! Feels weird having you not talk anymore. I miss your approval. You get voice privileges back. You may talk again. Okay, there we... I don't even want to say there we go. That's just... yeah. The problem is that this is meant to go all the way back as well. So maybe I need to copy it a bit. Make it a bit more consistent looking. I mean, I'm sure these would be good, right? Like this. I don't mind that actually. That actually works quite well. Now this part I'm not really looking forward to. No idea what I'm doing with the tree. Immediately, I'm going to the dinosaur sales. I know these are for fish, but it might work. It might work for a tree. Have that there. Rotate you. Oh, come on. Let me rotate. Why is it so uneven? I mean, we're taking very much a Minecraft sapling approach to the tail leaves. Already, this is a horrible start. Let's get coloring. So we know already we want the base to be a nice green. And then we want the little bit of details, I guess, to be orange. Ooh. I don't know why I said ooh. It doesn't work very well. But I mean, we can get the orange stripes like this. I think the head is the issue. Like, what if it was this? I'd kind of say that works, to be honest. It works better than what we had before, anyway. And then for the tip of the tail, we gotta have something on the tip. Maybe this will work out? A bit like that. That does kind of bring it together a little bit. And we do get the orange tip on the tail. Ooh, that actually works even better. I'll be honest, this guy is unrecognizable. If you told me that this was Sceptile, I wouldn't believe you. I made this, and I don't believe you. I mean, is this even a tree on the tail? That tail's really bothering me. Let's try this instead. Out of money! Don't worry guys, I found some secret money lying around. Fly him that way, make him really long, really wide like this. Maybe like this. Okay, we're onto something, we're onto something. Alright, let's take a look at it. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. That is so much better. That is a huge improvement. I don't think we can get the tail any better than that. Sceptile's really come together, almost. The babies just look like Snivy at this point. It's not even the Trico family, this is the Snivy family now. This is the most casual arm movement I've ever seen on a Pokémon and Spore, by the way. And now all we have left to do is to plant the tree. Do the honors. Nature. Okay, it can't get any worse than that. Let's try something else. Mega Pidgeot. Alright, we got a bird. We got the Goku bird. This one's going to be interesting. I don't think I've done a bird since Fezandipity. But first things first, we got to give it a nice pudgy body. And actually, that already is a decent shape. Maybe a little bit longer on the head. Okay, not that long. So you've got a nice short beak. I guess kind of like this one. This might be a little heavy on the bottom, but I'm willing to try it. We can experiment. Whoa, this is just straight up the beak for the green angry bird. Anyway, for now, we'll keep you like that. And we've got to give you classic Pidgeot eyes, which is just the eyes every Generation 1 Pokemon has. There we go. Whoa, are you okay, man? I heard that scream. Right, so the wings. Big bird wings. Like, can I get them any bigger? No, that's kind of it. They're the only bird wings we have, actually. Yeah, I guess we're just kind of stuck with that option. Although for the tail, it will give you a little bit of flair right here. There we go. That's a good tail decoration. Now we need to give you your bird feet. And by bird feet, I mean, you basically don't have any legs. So, I mean, we'll give you this. No knees. You are banned from knees. And let's just minimize the amount of leg you need. There we go. Yeah, that works out well. But now onto the main feature. The hair. Like, what is the most hair-like thing in this game? Well, for the spiky parts in the middle, I'm thinking we might start with this. It is kind of Super Saiyan hairish. Maybe if we just have one long strand being that thing that we see. Can I make it wiggly? I mean, I can make it kind of wiggly. I could do it like that. It just looks like a bad hair day, though. Oh, but it's okay. We have an even longer strand right behind you. There we go. That's that's that one, I guess. Can I not make it any thicker? Just stay still. Then we have some red spiky hair. I guess maybe if we make it with this. I'm trying to think of what else we can do bodybuilding wise, but I think we might have to just start painting. Oh my god, he hated that. He does not want to be painted. I guess we want to do an underbelly, a bit like that, and that underbelly is slightly beige. And then lastly, we have some details, which is probably going to impact the hair. But now we have to make a choice. Do we use the yellow? Do we use the red? Do we use the blue? I might try the red first, see how it looks. I mean, that kind of works. But the blue does stand out more, but you don't get it on the head. That's the thing. Oh, it works really well there. We've got the problem of the blue showing up here. These share the same color spots. We can get away with this being white. I think maybe if we keep the blue, but we replace this part of the hair so it's not blue on the head, I think we might have a good plan. We want something that's like an extension of the body almost. An extension of the body. Arms time, baby. Put that there. Get rid of your hands. Make that go backwards. Shrink it. Grab the second part to go here. I mean, that kind of looks like the side. It does look like a really, really bad growth that you need to get checked out right now. But I mean, that kind of works. I do wish we could get the hair to be a lot more yellow. But we might be having to settle for beige. Unless... Okay, no, that didn't work. I can't see myself doing much more. I think this might be the best Mega Pidgeot we can ever get. Come to me, my friend. Oh, you know what he looks like? It looks like that green bird that's messing with the photographer's head. Let's see you fly this way. So aerobatic. Let's bring in the Pidgeys! They look exactly like Pidgeys except... Ooh. Those are absolutely broken wings. I'm so sorry. You will never take flight. Oh yeah. They're boogie. This is so awkward when they don't have knees or elbows. Oh my god, the way the babies move. Just hearing their scuttles. They're struggling so much. Okay, we've not been that successful so far. Maybe third time's the charm? No, we've already done you. Go away. Oh. Oh. Huh. I don't know how to do this one. Well, let's find out. This shape could not be further than what we need. Back into an orb you go. So Ampharos is a pretty simple shape. The only downside is that it has a lot of hair. And as we've found out, hair is awful to make in this game. But let's do our best. Surely it's not that bad. So we got the stomach here. We're going to need to make you a neck to actually put your head on. That might be a little too tall. And you're actually perfect for this head, I think. Very sharp teeth for an Ampharos. Ignore that, ignore that. It's a herbivore, it's a friend. So the eyes are solid black beads, like these. And you have little antlers, I guess, that go here, in between your hair. I don't know what they're for. I just find it's best not to ask these things. They usually have terrible truths. So leg-wise, you're pretty simple. Your legs are quite big here, but then they're pretty small there. There we go. This doesn't look real. This looks wrong. Of course, the high heel. Okay, maybe not the high heel. What's better than a flat foot? Let's do that. I mean, it matches. It looks like clown shoes a little bit. Oh yeah, this is an Ampharos if I've ever seen one. Bring your eyes back. Stop clipping them in your head. We've kind of done everything but the hair at this point, and the hair's going to be the trickiest part by far. It's so luscious. This ponytail could be the tail? Bring it out like that. Make it large. Okay, that's kind of like the tail. That's the right shape. Maybe we could replicate this for the back of the head. Oh my god. What a hairdo. And then maybe we could have a third one in the middle here that joins them together. You know what? You got a little one on your front as well. So let's shrink that down. Bring it like that. Oh, there you go. This is the best hairstyle we've ever had. This is making me want to go back to Pidgeot. Maybe we could have saved it. And of course, you do have the orb on your head as well. I mean, surely this is a good orb, as well as orbs in your tail. I can't put orbs on your tail. This is bad. Of course, we need to have hair underneath too. A bit like that. That's a bit luscious. And then bring that down to cover the gaps. Oh, there we go. Beautiful look. Beautiful. Incredible. Ooh. 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 Pose for the camera. Oh yeah, you have arms. Here you go. You don't even have elbows actually, so no elbows. As a matter of fact, you don't even have hands. So they kind of look like this. It's annoying that I can't put the orbs on the tail, but I'm thinking maybe I could hide an arm inside that would let me do that. So if I do that there... Oh yeah, that's hidden. You can't see it except from where it bobs out. Yeah, I can then put it on the tail. There we go. That's better, right? Alright, let's color you in. You can't be blue forever. We need the perfect yellow. Let's get you the white belly. Oh yeah, that works perfectly. Yeah, if I make that red, the orbs go slightly red, but then so does the mouth. Makes you look very sinister. Let's choose a bright red for the orbs. Make them nice and noticeable. There we go. Yeah, that does look scary. If only your mouth didn't turn red as well, this would work pretty well. Let's take you on a walk with your big old eyes. Walking like this is not complete without the Squidward sound effect. Yeah, I'm feeling the same way, Ampharos. I'm feeling the same way. Maybe do a cool pose. There you go. Still the same friendly Ampharos without eyes. How do the babies look? Any better? Honestly, yes. The babies look a lot better. Maybe because you can't see the blood on the mouth as clearly. This creature, this vile creature has killed someone recently. If you've seen it, do not approach it. Lock your doors. Close your... Oh my god. And yes, don't worry, I'm changing Pidgeot's hair. I believe in ponytail supremacy. Look how much better that looks. This is what we were missing. It may not be yellow, but welcome to having proper hair, Pidgeot. Alright, who's next? Oh no. So this one's gonna be a little interesting. And I can tell you now, those ears are gonna be a nightmare. First, let's worry about the body. It's actually got a really small body. Like maybe this is the widest part of it, and then it just goes to nothing immediately. There we go. That's the body. We have the perfect mouth for Lopunny right here. Make it even longer if we need to. Yes, this shape. Sniff, 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 sniff. So the eyes, we don't really have anything that's got dark eye whites. I'm trying to see what would be appropriate, because it's very energized eyes. Maybe this, but it might stick out a bit far. Looks very empty. No thoughts, just existing. So next I want to do the legs. Let's go with the simple smooth legs with the triple joint. So I make these large, and then your feet are like fur boots. Like what am I meant to do with that? What fur boots? You want these? You want this? I guess you do have individual toes, so I guess we can do that. Maybe that'll work. And now time for the thinnest arms you will ever see. Did you just burp at me? Thin arms. But then we have 3 attacking fingers. I guess back to the bear claws. But you also got some puffballs on your arm. So let's add those in too. Put those there. Maybe grow the hands a tiny bit so they stick out. Yeah, like that. Maybe a bit short, but that's kind of like the hands. Okay, there's only one way to make these ears, and that's with arms. Oh yeah. This is perfect. This is the Noid. It's got to look natural on your head. How is that going to happen? I don't know. Oh my god, I shrunk your entire face. There we go. Yeah, that'll make it look nice and natural. So again, we need the puffballs here. Although this time, it doesn't look like we can keep them on the inside. They got to go around the outside. Okay, now it sticks out a ridiculous amount. Alright, I mean, it does make it look fluffy. And then we got to do a second set down here. Although it doesn't have to be as wide. It does have to be as expensive though. Money, money, money. Alright, that kind of works, right? You know what, for the sake of making it fair, let's give your wrist that full effect. There we go. This looks so bad. Oh, hold on, we missed some down here. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, and of course, we can't forget the big bun at the end. Which, by the way, I'm actually going to make out of an arm. We want this to match the body, but be able to change the cotton balls. This is now the tail. And you know what? That actually comes off quite nicely. Oh, and of course, we've got the head dressing. Ooh, I didn't think of that. What do we want to do here? I mean, we could try with the ponytails. If I do that, angle it down like this. That kind of does it, I say. Oh, this is making me think of Sceptile now. Why is the ponytail so good? Where have you been all this time, ponytail? Let's color. So the base of the body, it is brown. And for our detail, I want something on the legs specifically. Because the legs are black, as are the arms, we could get away with maybe doing this and then making it black. I mean, this one kinda does, but it's patchy. But it goes a lot further than the others do. And you know what? Patchy actually works quite well. The downside is that the ears are recognized as part of it because of the joints. Who could have seen it coming? Backfiring to me using arms for literally anything. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything better, sadly, so I think we're gonna have to deal with the black spots on the ears. But for the most part, I think it works kind of well. A whole new world. Honestly, not too bad. The headpiece is a little distracting, but I think it's decent enough. Although it would be nice to get it the same color as the cotton balls. What if I try and change it to something else? Like, what if I can make the cotton ball long? I can make him kind of long. I think that might be better. Let's get it out of your eyes. You cannot see right now. It makes you look older. But you like it. Those are some crazy eyebrows. That is a still body. Let's see how the babies look. I mean, kind of what you'd expect. They are jumping though, which reminds me, you are a rabbit. I want to see you do some crazy jumps. Gymnastic style. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, they're all going. You do a kick move. Nice. Yeah, run in place for me. What a run. Oh my god. That is horrifying. I don't like that at all. Take your ears back up, please. And yes, I am changing Sceptile. We live in ponytail supremacy. Everyone say thank you, ponytail, in the comments. Beautiful. We are saved. Thank you, ponytail. Alright, let's do one more. Let's see what we get. Mega Houndoom. A dog to finish it off. We were missing quadrupeds. We've not done a quadruped today. So this one's going to be really interesting to try and pull off. There's a lot of bone structure on this. Oh, we'll worry about that later. For now, let's make a dog. That is not a dog. God, how do dogs look? Do dogs have necks like this? Surely Houndoom does, at least. Alright, what's a good dog mouth? This kind of has the teeth for it if it was upside down. Like that. Oh, that is a butt head if I've ever seen one. I mean, this kind of matches it. It has the spiky teeth at the front. Yeah, this is a start. Of course, you need your eyes. They're slightly front-facing, so let's do that there. We can't forget your nose. There we go. Yeah, this is a dog in the making. And of course, you've got your horns. They gotta go back and then straight again. Do that, maybe? I mean, that's kinda it. I've reinvented the modern pug. And of course, we got 4 legs. We got these at the front, and we got these at the back. All coming together, although this is the worst dog you've ever seen. Add in the tail with classic arms. And I think we can make it look good with this at the end, maybe? This kind of looks like the shape if I angle it correctly. That's not what I grabbed. And now we got the tricky part. How are we gonna do the bone collars? You know, because you can't change the color of the spikes, I'm thinking we might have to try and make it fully out of spikes. Make it larger like that. Ooh, like that. There we go. Let's get a second one like that here. Maybe angle it downwards a little more. Ooh, what am I going to do for the skull part in the middle here, though? I need something that looks very bony. Maybe we go with this for that. Like, make it large, and then maybe make it a little wide. And then, of course, we have 3 little teeth sticking out at the bottom. There you go, like this. That is the worst looking skull I've ever seen. Kind of looks like Ampharos a little bit. And I guess we kind of have some bone cuffs around the legs here, as well as on the very edge of the tail. And then, of course, we need all of the bones at the back here joining together, including one massive one. Let's get this big round bone here. Make it a little larger. That kind of works. And then we have little miniature ones sort of going back like a skeleton. Alright, we're getting there. Do that again here. Let's just give you a spine as well. I mean, would you say that's a spine? I'd say that's a spine. This is weird. I thought this was going to be the worst one I do. This is oddly the most successful. Like, it shouldn't be, but it clearly is. I think we go to coloring from here. There we go. Ooh, scary. Your face is meant to have sort of like a beige tint to it. Oh, yeah, there we go. This is genuine. Wow. It shouldn't look this good. This might be perfect already. We had one successful creation, and it was Houndoom of all the things. With all these bones. Somehow you're better than Ampharos and Lopunny? Let's see all the little Houndours. Yeah, I mean, they look how you'd expect them to. They're so happy. They may be scary, but they're sweet-natured and all. Oh my god. That is a Scooby-Doo run cycle if I've ever seen one. They've escaped again. These sport creatures are available to download into your world now. Be cautious, and best of luck out there. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving me a like and subscribing. Really helps me out a lot. And I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.